Hello there people, this is MrKritik and you're watching my Let's Replay of Panzer General. So, the Grand Campaign Part 56, Moscow43 Part 5 and Axis Turn 9. And what you hear in the background, if you do of course, it's a fan. On the lowest setting, but I'm sorry, it's even hotter than yesterday, close to now 30 degrees in my apartment, and I cannot even think, you know, without this fan, so I apologize, really. Thank you for all the nice comments, and to those that were not so nice. I guess I deserved them. Yeah. So, if you remember from the previous video, we are now, this is ground map and this is air map. We are now basically within the reach of Moscow. And of course, one good thing, now the weather is fair and dry and says it will stay this way. Suddenly our spotting has improved. And the only airfield, when I studied the battlefield, the only airfield that we still cannot see is this one here. Around, I mean next to the non-victory objective of Ryazan. So first thing I want to do is scout. And we'll achieve this by bombing these bridge engineers and flying, well, south. Minor damage, of course, and we move here. Nobody's home. I expected that, you know, but still. Okay, so now we are basically covering all of the airfields. No surprises left, so we can now focus on destroying the last of the enemy units. I have to say that I have already saved the game, you know, here on play for the off-screening, since, you know, I will take my sweet time destroying the remaining Soviet units with our air units that still need more experience. But also have decided to retire some of the units that, well, will have to get back to overstrength. Now, in no particular order, I want this airfield. So first we'll strafe this really heavy anti-tank, and we'll also park this fighter on the airfield. Yeah. So I read your comments. You would like to hear offensive jokes. Well, okay by me. Again, a disclaimer, I'm not a Nazi, I'm not a racist, but the most offensive, you know, dark humor, if you prefer, you know, or we actually say that it would be translated into black humor if you translate directly from our language, but you know what I mean. But this humor is basically, well, the funniest, you know, racist, nationalist, you know. So disclaimer, I don't think what I say in these jokes, not at all. But they are funny, well, at least I hope so. So let me just first destroy a couple of units to get, you know, in the mood, and then we'll start with jokes. Let us now destroy the artillery. Perhaps you didn't hear me, you punk. I said let us now destroy the artillery. Oh. Yeah, close to 5 stars. I think we'll reach 5 stars, I'm almost sure. Before we go to Washington. you get elite for this one as well. You will attack this inf. Beautiful again. You will go for this anti-tank. 03. Let us hope this actually happens. Very nice, very nice. And now we destroy this anti-tank gun and take over the airfield. Excellent. What to do with the breach engineers? I think we should bring them closer to this breach engineer. So we are one hex short, but you know, nobody's perfect. Now you can advance, and Panzer can also advance. This one gets fuel, and well, I think we have enough units here in the south, so advance as well. Oh, completely missed this one. Now we see a crippled inf. We'll destroy it, don't worry. But first, of course, we'll deal with another anti-tank. So this one. Pretty decent, yeah. Refuel, of course. And what else do we have in the air department here in the south? Well, this fighter has to retreat to the airfield. I meant. Oh, another inf. Well, we have some elite tactical bombers, so why not? So, like I said, remember watching, you know, one guy I really like, a ventriloquist by the name of Jeff Dunham, and his strategy, as I've noticed in his videos on YouTube, is that before he starts making fun of other people, he starts with himself, you know, so not a bad idea, since the theory is, of course, if you can make fun of yourself, then it is forgiven if you make fun of other people, which kind of makes sense, at least, you know, to me. So okay, what to do here? Oh, you are out of ammo completely. Okay, fly here. So yeah, you can attack, or maybe, well, sooner or later we'll have to bring one tactical bomber close enough to attack these breach engineers. Just which one? I mean, well, both are full on ammo and fuel, so it really doesn't matter. So okay, now this one's on me, guys. So Mr. Critic dies and has a short interview with Saint Peter. And Saint Peter says, Well, Mr. Critic, you've done some terrible things in your life, you know, you're an asshole and everything. You were an asshole, now you're dead, of course. So, it's hell for you. And you know, even if I could forgive you for all the things you've said and done in your life, you know, I cannot forgive you for the jokes you're about to tell in this video. And okay, I'm sent to hell. And after, you know, a couple of weeks, well no, let's make it shorter. After a couple of days, a phone rings, you know, in heaven. Saint Peter picks it up and says, "Who's there?" And it's Lucifer. And Lucifer says to Saint Peter, "What the fuck, man? What kind of a maniac did you send me?" "You mean Mr. Critic?" "Yeah, I mean Mr. Critic. Come on. This guy destroyed all of my furnaces, killed all of my demons, kicked the shit out of me, and now he's running up and down hell yelling, 'Where is the entrance to the next level?'" Yeah. So this is it, you know. I'm not planning to make more fun out of myself, so it will have to do. Okay, and now of course we'll destroy this imp and take over the last victory objective here in the south. Yeah, still fighting back. I admire the spirit, but it's over, you know. And now of course we destroyed the artillery also, and all other units here in the southern area will either you know, start moving east or get refueled, since I think most of them are now pretty low on everything. Yep. Yeah, refueling. Never liked this part. It is satisfying, you know, when you can give your units over strength, you know, elite. That's something else. And also, even though it's time consuming when it is possible, you know, to upgrade your units to something, you know, better, to give them better equipment, that's also kind of nice. But never really cared for the part, you know, when you just have to click these barrels here. You know what I'm talking about. So stupid. And yeah, I know. If you don't move a unit and, you know, it's not adjacent to any enemy unit, it gets fuel and ammo during, you know, well, during, you know what I mean, before the next turn. It gets fuel and ammo automatically, but hey, you know, I'm obsessed. And why did you make this button if you didn't want me, you know, to click it all the time? Okay, where to place you? Think you can strafe this inf and then retire. Just to make room, you know. Now I'm tempted to click this button, since I think we actually see all of the enemy units. Well, maybe somebody's hiding here. It's actually possible, you know. But otherwise here, no, don't think so. Behind the lines, well, we would have noticed something by now, but nobody's taking over our objectives, so again, highly unlikely. I just want to check something. Okay, we've taken over this objective. So, okay, now let us advance in the north. And then I will take a little pause, since, you know, I need a drink. Lemonade or something, don't worry. It's too hot, you know. Even back then when I was, well, drinking a bit too much in this kind of weather, you know, and temperatures, I wouldn't go even you know, for a beer, because you just get more thirsty and also tired and everything, so no thanks. Okay, do we need to scout here in the north? No. But just in case, you know, we'll attack and move here, where the entrenchments are, if there is a forgotten infantry in the area. Like I said, highly unlikely, but still. Nah. I guess nobody's alive. So now, who do you attack? Should we go for these paratroopers? Yeah, we should. Come on. Kill. Maim, you know. Do whatever you want. With entrenchment of 3 and 2 stars of experience, I believe our transport... Whoa! Not a good result expected. How about this? We attack first with these pioneers. Yeah, sacrifice something, but lower the entrenchments. Yeah, why not? Okay. Okay, now we'll try it. Says 03. No rugged defense. Oh, fuck. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. No rugged defense for the unit with 2 stars of experience versus entrenchment of 3, but now... Ammo of 3. No, I will not attack. Don't want to lose now a unit, you know, at the very end. Okay, now time for a little pause. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. So here we go. Some statistics for you. Now in Europe, America, basically, you know, what we call countries with Judeo-Christian tradition, children get, you know, their first sexual experience at the age of 15. And a few years earlier, of course, if they go to church. This was actually told to my friend by a priest, who is his friend, so... yeah. I don't think it's actually a joke. Is it a joke if it's true? Yeah, this is why I got... in the previous one, you know, I was sent to hell because of, well, this kind of jokes. Okay, now let us do something with the infantry's defending Moscow. First, this one on a river hex, more experience for our rookie Stuka, but it really didn't work, right? Too bad. Okay, fighter. What do you want, fighter? Okay. Whoa, sorry for the mouse. Okay, now for our elite Stukas. Who do we attack? First, we start with these paratroopers. We'll attack and then fly over the breach engineers, I believe. Yep. Or do we have actually enough elite Stukas to attack them immediately? I don't think so, actually, since we will also have to deal with this. Breach engineers and this one. Well, no. Here we already have something in place. Okay, you attack the breach engineers. And again scout. Very nice. Yeah, true, we are suffering some casualties, but also draining the ammo and the entrenchments of the breach engineers. Now you. No, you first. Level bomber with 1 ammo remaining will attack and then fly here. Lovely again. The city is neutralized. Ammo of 2. Stuka. Here. Stuka. Here. Okay. You. Or maybe should we actually send our fighter? It says 0-0, true, but you know, since we are not in a position to reach the breach engineers with our ground units on this turn, yeah, we'll use a fighter. Hopefully not suffering too many casualties. Yeah, even 1 is too much, I agree, but you know. Okay. So yeah, this is the plan now. Now I'm sure. I want to attack with Stukas first and place them over the breach engineers, and then double attack on the next turn, and then we go to Moscow. Park here. Another Stuka. This time it says we will destroy this unit. Okay, we didn't. But now it's time for a racist joke. Guys, even if you don't like them, don't report me or anything, you know, otherwise they will take down this video and, you know, no Moscow43. Okay, a white guy comes to a doctor and says, I want to be black. The doctor says, okay, it's doable. We'll just make you 80% darker and 30% dumber. Guy says okay, and you know, anesthesia is applied, everything, you know, doctor doing his magic, and guy wakes up and the doctor says, I'm so sorry, we made a mistake, you know, we made you 30% darker and 80% dumber. And the guy says, "Ke?" Hey, you asked for it, come on. Okay, more distraction. Yeah, I deserve to go to hell, I know. Okay. Okay, now we'll try and destroy this inf, and also Ah, this one will also fly over the bridge engineers. Yeah. Okay, this is now the plan. Beautiful again. Entrenchment of 7, which means if we want to destroy this unit, we'll need another elite Stuka, and we want to destroy this unit. So here we go. Okay. What to do with the rest of our air units? Perhaps now we could actually use our ground units instead. Movement cost of 5. So on the next turn these bridge engineers will be stuck. But okay, still. We'll strafe this inf and destroy it with our bridge engineers. Who can you reach? Oh, you can also reach imps. Really? That's nice. Okay, so move here. Destroy. Lovely again. I'm just checking, of course, for all the blinking units, and if there is no demand to send our tactical bomber, our scout tactical bomber, then I want to keep it here, you know, to be, well, scouting basically for the enemy airplanes. So okay, now Panthers, get into action. Do some damage, please. Beautiful again. Beautiful. Ammo of 1. Really? How about you? Fuel of 7. You get fuel. You get, of course, elite. Panthers can advance. Yeah, all of the Panthers can advance. But you... no. Fuel and ammo. Otherwise, after attacking and destroying this imp, we're out. So, okay. Here. If we don't destroy this imp, we'll at least push it down. But we did, and then, you know, our Focke-Wulf to take care of it, but as you can see, it wasn't necessary. 4 more air units in the area. But this one only has 1 more ammo remaining, so yeah, I guess we have to now move our at least I think so. Yeah, we have to move our scout, no problem. We'll be right back. No, it's so much better playing with this fan on. Makes, you know, a world of difference. And this Stuka will now deal with this inf. Well, not quite, but close. And you get to the airfield to refuel and, no, everything, and you as well. And this is it for our air units, I believe. As for the ground units, is this the last one to move? Yeah, it is. So move here. Fair and dry. Casualties, we haven't seen them in a while. So yeah. Casualties. Actually, the one joke that I'm still kind of worried, you know, I'm worried about telling this one, but it comes from I remembered it when the Dulcet was commenting Kursk, and he said when I clicked hidden units off and we saw, you know, the entire Soviet army in the sector, and it was a huge one. Said what a sight, you know, so many units, so many reserves. But yeah, then I remembered this joke that I will tell. Well, not just yet. Let us give the enemy its turn. Axis turn 10, weather still fair. Tomorrow still fair and dry, okay. I will study the battlefield because I'm used to it, and also I need to prepare for the next joke. So we save on Moscow 009 and time for a little pause. Yo, I'm back. So, studying the battlefield and everything, and notice that the enemy has purchased an anti-tank gun to defend the city of Kimosk, and have decided to attack it immediately. Now perhaps we'll actually get to 5 stars of experience. Yep. Great. And this anti-tank gun, what did I just say? And this tactical bomber will park it here. You get a lit, you get a lit. Okay. Nothing else purchased, as you can see, since our scouts are in place. So let us advance some more. And of course, when we cannot advance, we at least provide our units with fuel and ammo. Stop bothering me, fly. I will not say I hate flies more than the heat. No, but still, you know. It's like it knows, you know, I cannot focus on it since I'm doing this LP, and bothers me. Okay, where do you fly? You can remain in the area, just in case. And also we'll move our scouts for the sake of moving. Elite tactical bomber can also join this fighter, if of course we get more targets. Yeah, so we've dealt with child abuse, we've dealt with racism. Perhaps it is time we deal with homosexuality, right? So this guy arrives at pearly gates after he dies, of course, and is greeted by Saint Peter. And Saint Peter is going through his files, you know, his life, and says, "Well, I see here you were a good person. Yeah, nice job, man." But then suddenly, "Oh God, you're gay?" And Saint Peter is kind of embarrassed, but he says, you know, we are kind of behind time here in heaven, and even though I don't agree with it, but I don't make the rules, you know, and homosexuality is a deadly sin. And I have no choice but to send you to hell. you know, I'm sorry, man, but this is how it is, you know. And the guy just shrugs, says, okay, if you have to, then you have to. And he's sent to hell. And after this oh, firing back. And this time we can say after a few weeks Saint Peter conducts an inspection, you know, in hell. Opens the door, everything is dark. It's actually chilly, you know. Cannot see a bloody thing, he's shivering, feeling his way through the darkness, you know. Suddenly he grabs a couple of horns, says, Lucifer, is that you, man? Lucifer replies, yeah, it's me. Saint Peter says, what the hell, pun intended, what the hell, you know, what the fuck? Why don't you, you know, where are all the fires, burning, you know, furnaces, everything? And Lucifer replies, I dare you to pick up the matches. Yep. Okay, let us deal now with this breach engineers. Entrenchment of 2, ammo of 2. Yeah, they resupplied a little during their turn, so I think we can still push them out if we really want to, and we do. So come on, get out! Exactly. Now we need one more fighter, I think. We have 2 tactical bombers that need experience, but I think we'll send them north. If we go here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, too far away. Okay. Destroy the breach engineers. Now we'll take over this non-victory objective, and it's okay. 29 of fuel remaining, which basically means we'll have to now attack and retreat to the safety of an airfield, and I get the feeling, yeah, this one will be ours on the next turn. So, strafe, fly here. I'm kind of also preparing, you know. Well, I'm lying. I'm not preparing for the off-screening, obviously, since I already saved the game, but if I was preparing for the off-screening, this is what I would do. Okay, fly here. And now we need an elite tactical bomber. Or almost elite, I think. Oops, sorry. Think you will do. Says 07. Entrenchment of 3, 1 ammo remaining. So again we'll advance. But also we'll attack the breach engineers, push them out, take over this non-victory objective. And here we go. It's ours. Who are you? Ah, okay. Panther can come here. Auxiliary go to the south. I'll try, you know, to concentrate all of the auxiliaries from this area in the south, so I can move them 1 hex back and forth through the entire off-screening process. Yeah, I'm sick. You don't have to tell me this, I know. Okay, now we also deal with paratroopers, and think we can then fly back. Or maybe, no, we'll remain in the area. Oh, forgot to scout here. Okay. Attack, scout. Nobody cares for me. Okay. So, okay, now we'll destroy the paratroopers. And move here. Now we'll also destroy these paratroopers and also move somewhere here. And then, you've guessed it, darn, fly. Fuck off. Annoying creature, really. Okay, we take over the airfield. And yeah, I was just saying, and then you've guessed it, you know, I will take yet another pause, this time not because, you know, it's too hot or anything, but, you know, because I can prepare for the next joke. Second to last. And pretty darn offensive, I promise you. Okay. 5 more units are alive by my count. So yeah, little pause, be right back. Back. So this is a story happened several years ago, you know, when I was still married and everything. I was walking, you know, down the street one day, and I saw this black guy, you know, carrying a large plasma TV. And I was looking, and I said to myself, damn, you know, that one looks like ours. And, you know, I was worried, and I called my wife, and she said to me, give me a second, I'll check, you know. Then she called me back and said, no, don't worry, ours is still in the field picking cotton. Oh, yeah. No, it's a joke, okay. But it's a borderline for me, at least. No, there are certain racist jokes that are actually, you know, intelligent. This one is, but it's kind of a borderline, you know. But the one I actually like, you know, I heard it in, I think, in a movie. This one is extra. I didn't plan to tell it, but just came to me right now. You know, name 3 things a black guy cannot get. So, a black eye, a fat lip, and a job. And yeah, it's racist, but, you know, I thought it was intelligent. And any black people watching my video, please forgive me, you know, I'm not racist. I just like good jokes. You know, so I apologize. I promised offensive jokes. There you go. So only one more remaining, and in my honest opinion, it's worst. I mean, it's worse and much worse than all other jokes I told in this video. So darn, you know. Yeah, I'm going to hell, definitely. Okay, so here we are, at the gates of Moscow, with plenty of air units at our bidding. So, Now let us destroy the breach engineers, and after we destroy them we'll fly back west. Firing at the same time. As you've noticed, the breach engineers, the Russian breach engineers, had a strength of 15 even though they only had 2 stars of experience. I think this only happens in you know, eastern scenarios. Not sure, but it happens. So, and I'm not sure why. Don't ask me. Perhaps they are, well, perhaps they are trying to imply that the Red Army really had, you know, a lot of men, you know, basically never ran out of manpower, but still, it's strange. Okay, you cannot reach anything, too bad. So you can stay put, and now we'll attack with our elite tactical bombers. Do we have 3? Otherwise we'll have to also employ some of our... No, I think we only have 2 more elite tactical bombers. Yeah, this one here is too far away. So okay, let us fly closer. And you as well. Okay. Okay, and now we'll bomb the breach engineers. Very nice. Our Panthers still have enough fuel to reach Moscow, so this is what we'll do. But first I also want to attack this anti-tank gun. Just who do we use? Well, not you. You are, you know, without ammo and very low on fuel. So if we move here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, yeah. We move here. You two guys maybe? Yeah, why not? We'll send our... well, no, you actually, here we'll lose... not lose, here we'll use our level bomber. 2 suppressed, 2 ammo remaining, and now we send our fighter, one of our fighters into action. So you movement cost of 5 if we move to this river hex, so not a good idea. So we'll have to do it like this. We'll attack the breach engineers here. Why was this kind of risky? Well, because we are out of fuel, but it still worked, so good for us. And now we attack. Perhaps we'll even push. Shit. Yeah, that's MrKritik rushing into things where it is not when it is not necessary, but okay. We'll attack again. Now firing at the same time, 2 suppressed, and Yeah, now we can go in. Into Moscow we go with this fellow first. I should have played this safely. I didn't. I will not say I'm sorry, but you know, it was not necessary to be this aggressive. So 2 more units are alive, and now we'll make it 1. So you die as well. I just want to check something. Now I want to save the game. It's Moscow43. I forgot which turn it was actually. So Axis turn 10, yeah. So we'll win on Axis turn 10. But before we do, yet another pause, time then for a for a final joke. I've got a bad feeling about this joke. I don't think, at least some of you won't find it funny and say, Mr. Critic, are you crazy? But hey, I am crazy. One last pause. Be right back. Yo, here. Yeah, so this is it basically. This is the last surviving unit, I believe. So now we'll cheat. Yep, ground map, air map. No more cheating. We'll take over Moscow. Then I'll do some off-screening, of course. But one thing you have to now, I have to tell you, my son has returned from vacation and he will be spending this week with me, most of this week. So for a while, you know, no more videos each and every day, which is, I think, also good, since I made so many, you know, in the last week, and most of them over 1 hour. Well, all of them actually, I think. So you have a chance, you know, to get back on track. And then, of course, we'll do Washington again. I would like for you to voice your opinion as far as Washington is concerned. Please remember something. I know some of you are hardcore Panzer General fans. I am. Really. The best game ever made, in my honest opinion. But when I start with Panzer Corps, I will not be doing Panzer General until I'm finished with Panzer Corps. Trust me on this one. I don't want to mix these two games. Like I said, my instincts are wrong in Panzer Corps because of Panzer General, and no way I will mix these two LPs. So all of your ideas, all of your wishes, what to do in Washington, or you know, anything else regarding Panzer General, now is the time to say it. And then for, I think, about a month or so, since I will not be doing, I will not be doing exclusively Panzer Corps, also some other LPs. In that time period, no Panzer General, really. So speak now, or you know, forever. What do they say at the wedding? I forgot. I got married a very long time ago. Forever be silent. I know that's not right, but okay. And now for the last joke. After, of course, we take over Moscow. Axis major victory. Now we review the battlefield. So we have won on turn 8. This was the ground map. This is the air map. These are the casualties. So a huge map, a lot of enemy units. I will not now calculate all of them, but I don't think I'm much wrong if I said there were like 150 of them destroyed. You know, so we did well. And of course the next scenario is Washington, and now time for the last joke. You know, like I said, the Dosset first reminded me of it, and also, you know, all Moscow scenarios, and perhaps not Moscow43, but all other Moscow scenarios, and Kursk in particular got me thinking about this phrase, safety in numbers. Yeah, I'll say it. Okay. Safety in numbers. Like, you know, this is, you know, sort of an iron rule. So, safety in numbers means everything. You know what? Tell that to the 6 million Jews. Okay, I said it. I'm sorry, but... Okay, now let us end. And I understand completely why it is so inappropriate, you know, with me playing this game, but it's a dark one, but a good one in my honest opinion. Okay, and what happens? We go on, and this is the message that we get: crushing victory over the Soviets. Yada yada yada. Russia has surrendered. America stands alone, and you know. Now we go to Washington. Again, a large map, and with the exception of Poland, I think the only scenario in the campaign that is actually difficult for different reasons, true, but. Yeah, the Americans, and you know, with the help of their British allies that are stationed, I will show you now here. They are a test, you know, for Wehrmacht and for Luftwaffe. But seriously, if you have come this far, then with major victories and everything, you should not have much of a problem dealing with the Americans. Even though some of my best friends are Americans, Robert, Eugene, you know, nothing personal, just a game, and others of course also, but okay, so this is it. Please comment, subscribe, unsubscribe, send me to hell. Well, I'm already there, looking for the way to the next level. And as always, thank you for watching this. All the best from Mr. Critic, and bye bye.